Alright, here we go. What's up, YouTube? First video for the channel here. Gonna try to keep it short. Just do a quick walkthrough of all my trucks. I'm pretty active on Instagram. I post a bunch of crawling videos and build process videos on there. I had several people, suggesting maybe I should start a YouTube, and I just never got into the whole YouTube thing because I don't know. I just don't like the way my voice sounds on video, I guess, but just gonna get over it. Not a big deal. Have some fun with it. See what kind of audiences we can reach. Hopefully find people that enjoy scale builds like I do. So just gonna go through my rigs. Starting with this guy. This is my 10 scale flatbed. This started as a Traxxas TRX4 Bronco, the 70s Bronco. I actually modeled this off of my real life truck, my flatbed. It's a 97 F Super Duty. I got this cab is a J Concepts F250 body. It's been discontinued since like 2016. I was able to find one hobby shop in California that had it, and I paid a pretty penny for this Lexan body, but to me, it was worth it. Got it painted. I mean, the flatbed part, we just recently acquired a 3D printer, so I was learning how to use the Fusion 360. I ran out of silver and didn't get to finish painting it all. But yeah, I've been, learning the program and learning how to build it, and I was able to make my exact real life flatbed, so I thought that was pretty cool. I had to extend the chassis to the TRX4, and I also made my own custom links. Extended the links, extended the drive shaft. They work perfect. There's no wobble. And I actually also extended the rear locker cable, which also works great. So yeah, very budget build, very homemade build, but it does its job and it looks cool, and that's all that matters to me. So yeah, so that's my biggest truck. So getting into the 24 scales now. I have an even smaller version of it. This was I built this before I had the 10 scale. This was before I had the 3D printer. So this is completely made out of plastic pieces, all cut by hand, glued together. And the body is actually, I did a full interior on it, is a 95 Lightning body from AMT Models. It's the 25th scale kits. Most of my little 24 scale trucks are AMT body 25th scales, and they fit on the Axial 24 scale chassis pretty good. So yeah, that was my first build. My girlfriend got me that truck. Actually, it was my first truck. It was the Gladiator, and I wanted a mini-me, so that's where the love for this started. Once I finished that one, Pop said he wanted a rig too, so I went ahead and got him the Bronco, which is the shorter wheelbase, and he picked out a 56 F100. Doesn't have shocks on it right now. It may or may not have snuck a few parts. It also doesn't have a front drive shaft for a different build, but I don't plan on leaving them hanging. I'm going to get them some new upgraded parts here soon. But yeah, this one was fun too. It also has a full interior wood bed. Nothing crazy, just stock electronics. I mean, that's about it. After that one came this guy. This is a Charisma GT24 chassis, and I bought the Subaru body because I like old school rally Subarus, but I'm a truck guy at heart, can't get away from trucks. So I built another 56 F100, just gave it a more rustic look. This chassis is freaking awesome. People hate on Charisma, oh it's cheap, it's this, it's that. I think they're great. And honestly, if this body wouldn't be so top heavy and flip around every other corner, I could easily keep up or beat the Mini Zs, and I don't have to recharge AA batteries. No hate to you Mini Z guys, but I just think this is a much more affordable and fun and better option for these smaller scales. And what's cool about this one is this chassis fits just about all of the Hobby Lobby 25th scale AMT model kits, so the possibilities are endless on what kind of body you can throw on this thing. I mean, the wheels, I don't know what kind of options I got, honestly. I'm sure it's not hard to make my own 3D print wheels, throw these tires on or whatever. I mean, the wheels, I'm sure there's some sort of customization for them, but body-wise, chassis-wise, it's very compact. I'd like to upgrade to a LiPo battery, but even with this battery, I mean, it just smokes the Mini Z's around the track. So this is a really fun truck. Next came another real-life build of mine. This is Hank. This is a 69 F100, also AMT kit. This was on the Gladiator chassis as well, the long wheelbase. I didn't have to modify the bed or anything. It kind of just fit perfect. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Gladiator chassis with Bronco links. So the wheelbase is shorter, but the chassis is the full length of the truck. Nothing crazy. Also, stock electronics, just double barrel shocks in the front to get some good articulation, and it crawls pretty good. Also did a full interior besides the floor and whatnot. The electronics are a little bit of a mess. And these tires were on my flatbed, but shout out WT Micro, he 3D printed me some Alcoas and they look sweet. So I just threw the boggers on this one for fun because they look cool. These are the original tires I had for them. They're military because these match my real life truck a lot more. After that came my biggest build for 24 scale. The 6x6. I got a little Caterpillar truck. This is a Ford LNT 8000, based on a Mias 6x6 chassis, the carbon fiber kit. Real cheap chassis. I mean, it's badass for the price. It works great. I also purchased their transmission mount, their aluminum transmission mount, their metal transmission with the metal gears, and their larger motor for the extra torque to spin the wheels and whatever trailer I put behind this thing. Again, nothing crazy. I mean, just I'm more of a scale realism type of builder. I mean, I love the competition crawlers. I think they're badass. I'll probably build one day, but I just love the realism look of RC cars. So that's what I enjoy doing, and that's what I plan on keeping on doing. Got some stiff suspension in the rear for, you know, handling the trailer's weight. Double barrel shocks in the middle to keep that middle axle grounded, give it a bunch of traction, no springs. And then the just basic stock shocks in the front, and they work perfect. So there's that one. And then finally, I've got nothing crazy. A stock Gladiator besides a rear steer axle. It's got the oil shocks, obviously the servo for this guy, the rear axle. Give me ideas. I don't really know which way I want to go with this build, so drop some ideas, and then I could more than likely build it. I mean, whatever y'all can think of. I was thinking the Power Wagon crew cab body with a dually flatbed, make it a dually, and then I don't know, maybe some sort of wrecker boom on it or something. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody make the Power Wagon a flatbed dually yet, so maybe that's the direction I'll go. We'll see. Right now it's kind of just sitting around. I've got the Axial trailer. I made my own wood planks for it, balsa wood, weathered them. Nothing crazy there. It's just a simple trailer. And then I built this trailer from scratch, also from the polystyrene, same way I built my flatbed. Just some simple suspension, nothing crazy. Does the job. Nice little gooseneck, some chains, working ramps. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, sorry, forgot one. This guy in the back here. Let me take the phone off the tripod here for this. This is my recent purchase. This is a WPL B36-3. This thing, for the price, is just awesome. It was like 110 or 115 bucks. And sure, it's not great hobby grade, you know, electronics and whatnot, but for that price, it crawls great. I mean, it has very good details. The realism is insane. The door's open. It's got a full interior. Hood opens. That's actually your battery compartment there. The trailer actually has a legitimate, you know, locking pin. You pull that pin out and the trailer unhooks, and it hooks itself just by backing the truck onto it. The ramps, I can control. This wire here plugs into the truck itself, and you can raise and lower the ramps from the remote, so that's an added bonus as well. Sure, it's borderline toy grade and it's real cheap looking China plastic, but there's nothing a little bit of weathering techniques and, you know, added rust effects and whatnot that can change that, make it look less China plasticky. So for the price, I couldn't pass it up. It was pretty damn cool. I mean, it's got full leaf spring suspension. I don't know if I can show y'all very well. Full leaf spring suspension, front and rear. It articulates pretty well. It's nothing insane, but this is, I believe, a 16th scale. And yeah. Oh, almost forgot. Mini Hank. Got a little Matchbox truck of him. I was able to paint it the same. So that's pretty much it. Those are all the rigs as of right now. I plan on posting some crawling videos and whatnot here soon. So yeah. Oh, one last thing. 24 Yep, this is for you, man. I know you drink your Monster Energies. Hopefully you watch this video to the end. Cuban coffee, some real Cuban coffee. I don't know if you like coffee, but if you can get your hands on some real Cuban coffee, that's where it's at, man. That's it. Thank y'all for watching, and please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more.